Happy New Year! Welcome back to the Caravan of Love. I am Adaya Love, and I am here tonight to talk about the new year that we have just walked into. This is 2021. 2 plus 2 plus 1 equal 5, the year of change. And I just wanted to come to give you all some basic information about my personal experience within the last year, the things that I plan to release and let go, and the things that I wish to welcome in. So go ahead and have a seat, get you a nice little glass of wine if you ain't already tipsy, and just, ride with me. We're gonna take a ride. Are you ready for the ride of your life? Come on in. Come on in. So overall, to me, the year 2020, with it being the number literally 2020, had to do a lot with clear vision, with a lot of things being revealed, with you being able to see things clearly and to look at things from a higher perspective, okay? With the way that the world literally shut down between February, January, March, depending on where you are, everyone was literally forced to take a pause, okay? So this is where we had to really look into different aspects of our lives and see exactly how we were holding on too tightly to them, what we were actually doing, were we actually even happy, and what we were even living day-to-day life. Some of us were so consumed with then going to work every day, living these career type of lives where we were being pulled away from our families, putting a lot of energy into working the dream of another person, and really just figuring out, sitting within yourself and seeing, is this the life that I want to pursue moving forward? Even if it hadn't to do with career, or it wasn't about career, it was more so about relationships that you may have had around you within the last year. A lot of the time that we were allotted away from our jobs, we were actually able to look deeper into the relationships around us. So these are friendships, these are romantic relationships, these are even parental relationships that we had to really put under a scope, or not even really put under a scope, but have a lot of things just kind of show themselves to us once we were able to be at home in these spaces all day, every day. So when I say revelations came within the last year of 2020, we were just all able to look at things from a higher perspective. And I really feel that it was an amazing pause that was needed in order to reset the world. We also know that 2020 last year was all about reset. There was a lot of energies here, negative, a lot of awakening was going on and has been going on and will pursue on into this next year, just because of where we were globally, also with the planetary type of positions, everything that went on through retrograde, the full moons, new moons, all of these things were allowing mass amounts of people to wake up, okay? And I am here for it. I felt very alone on the spiritual journey. I started back in like 2017, 2018, and a lot of people weren't really awakened. I don't want to say that word because I already used it, but a lot of people weren't aware of how important it is to meditate, how crystals were really able to help center your energy, and just little things that I was picking up on back then that everyone is so mainstream with right now. But I'm not upset. This is the perfect time for everyone to get in union, for everyone to come together to learn and really heal as a community and then as a world. So I'm looking down at my notebook. I want to first talk about the best experiences of 2020. So for me, the best experience that I would say was for me to be able to finally know that, look, your spirit is way too big for a typical 9-to-5 job. I was blessed with the opportunity to have a salary position in my career field, which I went to college for, which was communications. And I was blessed to be in that position for about a year and a half, or maybe a little bit under a half of a year. A little bit under a year and a half. And I really enjoyed it. For the most part, the fast pace of it was cool. It was high energy. It was, I was able to create a lot. I was able to connect a lot, network, talk to people, help people build up their businesses, and all the things that I love to do just to help others. That was great. But it got to a point where I was trying to do my tarot work, my spirituality mission, and I just felt really heavy most of the time. And it got basically to a head where I felt that I had to choose. And I want to say that one of the best experiences was for me to go ahead and choose my spirituality work, even though I wasn't sure where I was going, where it would lead me, and exactly what it would look like within the next couple of months for me. I actually stepped out of a salary position and trusted in God. Spirit, universe, however you want to call the higher power. I was able to just rely on my gifts, myself, and just step out. So I want to say that that was one of the best experiences, although there has been a lot of trials and tribulations. I'm not gonna act like it's just been easy peasy, baby. It's been, I'm not gonna say rough, but there have been obstacles, okay? And I'm gonna take a sip to that, because 2021 is gonna be better. Toast to that. Okay, so that's one of the best experiences for me, was to kind of see deeper into myself, what I felt passionate about, and know that basically at the end of the day, I'm kind of put here to be a light worker, to do the work of which I am into, to help people shine their lights and to trust in what their mission are, what their missions are, so that they can see on their path. So I really was able to step away from that, and I am grateful. So another thing that I am letting go of, we're gonna go ahead and go into that for 2020. The things that I have been releasing, or any type of connections or relationships or situations where I feel that I have been overpouring into other cups. I have been much of a people pleaser most of my life, until I was able to kind of heal, grow through, and deal with, some emotional traumas that I knew I had faced within the past. And with that, it kind of overpoured, or it kind of showed up in my friendships and relationships with people. So I would be able to put myself in positions where I wasn't in the best to give to somebody, or I wasn't at my fullest potential, or I wasn't at my highest vibration in order to pour into somebody, and yet I was continuously trying to help and pour into others. And within the year 2020, I felt depleted. I felt unnurtured. I felt like I was constantly not really being taken advantage of, but things taken away from me and nothing being put back in. And I feel like it ended up causing me to resent others and look at people in a way that made me feel like, well, damn, you can't give to me, you can't help me. But at the end of the day, I had to take a step back and look in the mirror and say, well, are you giving this to yourself? Are you taking care of yourself? Are you putting up these boundaries to where they know they can't take without providing some type of nourishment back to you? I was not, okay? So in 2021, that is gone. It's not coming with me, because I now know the importance of being able to connect in a community in a way that people are mutually beneficial. Not saying that I was too beneficial, no one was benefiting me. I just didn't allow people to help me as much as I was putting out. At the end of the day, like, I know now that I need a support system just as well as the people that I was helping. I need help, baby girl, I do. And I used to be like, I can do it myself. Used to wear my cape and just tag it along with me like I was all this superhero, this superwoman. And I realized also that those were just defense mechanisms or coping mechanisms in a way that made me feel like I could not rely on others around me, because I had low trust for others. That was another thing. So I'm just like, I had to pick apart these different pieces of myself, look at me in the mirror and know that I deserve more, I deserve better, and to first give that to myself, and then the outer world will reflect that, okay? So those are two things that I am letting go and releasing for the year 2021. What I am manifesting, of course, is always going to be an abundant lifestyle. Learning how to give more literally than I receive. We talk about abundance, prosperity, financial growth, love, all these things that we wish to attract. But at the end of the day, I want to turn that around and do that for myself, literally. So I'm learning how to tap into my magic. All of these chakras that I have that are aligning in perfect alignment, tandem, however you want to say, to be able to really manifest the world that I feel that I deserve and I have, that I'm growing and nurturing within, into my external world, okay? So I'm really just working to bring forth a lot of different magical experiences. I want to experience a lot of different spirituality cultures. I want to be able to travel. I'm manifesting to be able to actually go to these places, record, and allow people around me to experience through me experiencing, because the more knowledge that I have, the more knowledge I can share. So I'm really excited about this next year that's coming up. I am feeling vibrant. I dressed up specifically for this video so I can feel good and love myself, and really have this to be one of the first vlogs of 2021 that's going to continue on into this year. I want y'all to come with me along this journey as I grow, as I heal. I want y'all to be with me during shadow work times, any times that I'm going through Reiki sessions, any times where I'm doing readings, any times that I'm offering something in type of knowledge, support. I want you all to be here with me. So I just want to reset this channel and let people know what Caravan of Love is here to do, okay? I am a Zaya Love. If you do not know, you will know very soon, okay? And I just want everyone to drop down in the comments what you're leaving behind in the year 2020 and what you're welcoming in for 2021, and we're gonna take a toast to that for you, okay? I love you all. I'm sending you positivity, love, light, and healing, and I can't wait to see what all you have to say, and I can't wait for you to see what I have for you. I love you all. Y'all have a great night.